Hello? Have you got your onion sets yet? I got mine yesterday. And surprise, surprise, I got them in Morrison's. I didn't even know Morrison's done onion sets. We just happened to be shopping in there. I spotted these guys, Sturon. Well, I'll show you these. I've never seen onion sets as big. Look at these. Come on, ridiculous. I've never seen onion sets as big. Just joking. Come on. Of course these aren't onion sets. Look, these are onion sets. They're onions, but they're both Sturon, and these are the Sturon that I grew last year. So these guys have kept for 6 months. So I'm really chuffed. They're not the biggest onion in the world, but they're solid, they're a lovely flavour, and they've kept really well. So I thought, yeah, let's give Sturon a go again. So these are just a few of the ones, as I say, that are left over from last year. There's nothing wrong with them. Good onion. Sound as a pound, listen. Sound as a pound. So we're growing Sturon again. I'll just put these to one side and I'll show you what I'm going to do with these onion sets. Okay. Oh, now then, yeah, there was something else I noticed as well. Those packets, they have 40 in each. I've got 2 packets, so there's 80 in there. If you want to freeze the frame, you can do a quick count for me. But I think there's 80 if you can see them all. But there's one onion in there. There's one onion set in here that I'm fairly sure shouldn't be in here. It's an interloper. See if you can spot the interloper. Okay, did you do that? Right, well, I'll give you a clue now. These are white skin onions. Okay, Sturon. There's a red skin in there. Where did that come from? Okay, did you spot it? I'll point it out then. Ready? I don't know if you can see it that far back. I'll offer it up. That's what these guys should look like. And that's what this guy looks like. It's a red skin. How did that get in there? 2 sealed bags. Every other one's a white skin. As you can see, every one's a Sturon. I don't know if that's I don't know what it is. But we'll grow it on. Why not? Okay. Now what I'm going to do is it's cold, it's wet, it's windy. These guys are not going outdoors yet. And the beds are too wet. And the other thing is, you'll probably know this if you're subscribed to my channel, I've got a lot of seaweed and leaves resting on top of those beds overwintering. And I need to take that off, and I haven't been able to take that off just yet. But I'll take that off, I'll get the bed ready, I'll get these guys in. But as a stopgap, I'm just going to pop them in this seed tray that I've got. I'll just bring into shot now. Okay. So I'm just going to pop them into this seed tray and let them stand for a week or two till the weather picks up, and then we'll plant them out. I'll just push them in like this. Now I don't know if you've grown from sets before, but last year I grew Sturon, which are these, and you've seen these guys. I grew Sturon last year, which were a success, but I also grew some Stuttgarter Giants, which I'd have to say were an abject failure. Stuttgarters are the flat-bottomed onions. These Sturon are more rounded, but Stuttgarters are flat-bottomed. And they're abject failure because most of them went to seed. So I didn't get much out of the Sturon, so I thought, well, stuff it. This year, I didn't get much out of the Stuttgart Giants. So I thought, well, this year, stuff it. We'll just go with Sturon and see how it goes. Now, the other thing I've done with onions, I don't know if you've done this. Have you ever grown Redskins? Have you done any good with them? That's the thing. I think it was the year before last, I grew some whites and I grew some Redskins. And I've never had as many onions go to seed in my life as those Redskins. In fact, I'm not sure that I actually got any to ripen and got them indoors to eat. They were that bad. And so I've just kicked the Redskins into touch. Apart from the one that's shown up in this batch, which I'm going to give a chance because I am. I'm going to see what it is, see if it'll grow. But I've never been able to grow Redskins, never ever. So if you've grew them, or you know someone that's grew them, or there's a video anywhere on YouTube showing Redskins being harvested, I don't want to see them being planted. Planted proves nothing, does it? Just means you put them in the ground. I did that. No, we want to see them being harvested. Okay. And if there's any tips and secrets with Redskins, I wouldn't mind them if you could pass them on, because I just don't know what to do to get Redskins to grow up. I've given up on them, basically. And until such times as somebody shows me that these guys will grow, I ain't wasting time putting them in. How about that? Yeah, so these guys are just going in here temporary. And they'll probably kick on, they'll probably throw some roots down, but that's no big deal. I'm bothered about that. In fact, that will be a bonus. And then we'll move them out into the raised beds when the weather picks up. When we stop getting these storms. Boy, we've had some. Here's that Redskin, look. Where should we put it? We'll bang it, we'll give him middle station. How's that? So if I show you these guys again, you'll know where he is, right in the middle. We've just had storm after storm after storm. Man, it's unbelievable, the wind. But it's a calm day today. I've managed to get out with Molly. We've been out for an hour. We've had a walk. And I've come back to do this job, shoot this little video, get these guys in here. And then I think we'll have a brew, because I'm ready for one. Okay, now you don't need to do this. I mean, you know, you can put these guys straight out. There isn't a problem with that. Just put them straight out if you want to. But the reason I'm doing this is because of the weather. Okay, the weather's poor. I'm going to keep these indoors for a little bit longer. I need to find some spaces now. Keep these guys indoors for a little bit longer. And then, as I've said, when the weather picks up, they're going outside. Okay, anyway, I'll squeeze these. I've got a handful left. I'll show what I've got left. I'll squeeze these guys in. Okay, I'll squeeze these guys in. And hopefully, in a few months' time, we'll be taking these guys up. Okay, so this is Homegrown Veg, signing out.